Hi guys, I wanted to share something about Nuphy keyboards. I got this Air 75 here, but previous to this, last week I had Air 60, and I was trying that out because I wanted something super portable and low profile, so it's ergonomic and also easy to carry around. And as you can see, I'm not a professional video maker, but I tried to find comparison videos on YouTube, and I couldn't really find what I was actually looking for. So I wanted to give my insight about Air 60 and Air 75. I actually ended up returning the Air 60 and went with the 75, mostly because of the shift key here, your right shift key. It's slightly bigger than the Air 60. Air 60s was like as big as a regular keycap. And I noticed that I use my left and right shift keys a lot. And I have my pinky goes to the right shift key. And it was like so off because with the Air 60, this shift key was basically like half the size, and then the up arrow was right next to it. And every time my finger went that way, it outreached a little bit too much, and it would end up pressing the up arrow key, which was super annoying for me. And I couldn't really get used to it. And I think also the other thing is because the keyboard was smaller, I was a little bit more like this, and I have some broad shoulders. So it was kind of giving me a little bit more of a hunch versus this. I feel a little bit more spread out, you know? And another thing is I also have a split keyboard, but then that was not really giving me what I wanted. It was too spread out. I ended up always using it as almost like together keyboard. So I really like this option from Nuphy, and it connects super easy. Everything is you switch to Mac mode. I use a Mac, and everything on here works great. I really love the copy button also. I wish they had a paste button next to it, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I love this keyboard so far. And I mean, it is still portable. It is, of course, a little heavier than the Air 60, but I think it's still manageable, and it's still super thin. Everything is the same except just being a little bigger. And also these page down, page up, home and end keys are super convenient to have. I think this is still going to have a little bit of a learning curve because my hand now for the backspace wants to go all the way out to the side, because that's what a laptop keyboard is. It's all the way, the last key is the delete or backspace. So, but so far I can already see that that's not really going to be a problem. It's so much easier to use. Just wanted to give you my opinion about it. So if you're fine with smaller keyboards, or if you have narrower shoulders and don't use the right shift so much, or not so used to it so much, Air 60 was perfect also, but Air 75 is what I'm going with. I love it. And also Air 60 I was using red linear switches, which is I think a little too sensitive. I like to rest my hands on the key a little bit. I don't know, it was just too sensitive, and I was making a lot of typos, and in my job, I'm a software engineer, and it was really annoying to pair program for my pairs, that I was making all those typos. So now I switched also to Gateron Brown switches, which is tactile switches, and it's just amazing. And yeah, I'm not affiliated with Nuphy at all. I bought both of them with my own money, and actually returned the 60 because, I don't have to have two keyboards. Okay, thanks. Peace.